Bulldogs Stadium, where the Glendora Tartans are ready to face off against the Ayala Bulldogs. Glendora comes here off a 4-game winning streak after defeating Bonita last week. Ayala is home once again and have won the past 5 games in a row, including their victory over Claremont. Tom Kiss has more for us.
Thanks, Courtney. You know, at the beginning of the season, Matt Fink, the quarterback from Glendora, was considered a Player of the Year candidate. He even graced the cover of our Prep Extra magazine. He's done it in the air. He's done it with his legs. Their coach, Jerry Llewellyn, he's a Coach of the Year candidate. For the Bulldogs, they've made news off the field. 21 players were suspended from their team in a hazing incident. 20 have been reinstated. They'll play tonight. They've been 5-1. The question is for the Bulldogs, can they stop Matt Fink? Something nobody else in the Valley has done. We'll find out tonight. Back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Tom. A lot of talk has been going on Twitter this week, not just with the fans, but with the players themselves. Both teams have expressed that they are very excited about tonight's matchup and that they have been looking forward to it for quite some time. Ayala's quarterback Michael Morales even said he is ready to take on his biggest competition this year, Matt Fink. There's a lot of talking going on, but who's going to be able to back it up on the field tonight? We're just going to have to wait and see. Stay tuned for highlights and interviews here after the game.
An early season showdown between the Glendora Tartans and the Ayala Bulldogs here at Ayala High School. The Tartans 5-1, the Bulldogs 5-1, both teams 1-0, and it would be Glendora getting the scoring started early with Matt Fink running this 69 yards into the end zone, giving Glendora a 6-0 lead. You can see on the reverse angle. Fink's been doing this all season long. We talked about it in the onset, about his speed and what he can do for his team. They missed the extra point. 6-0 Glendora. Their defense would hold the Bulldogs, and then Fink once again doing it with his legs. Scrambles for 15 yards, gets down to the 1-yard line. Next play, he would dive in for the touchdown. 13-0 lead at half. We talked to the coaches.
What do you see out there?
Hey, it's a good football game. Both teams are playing extremely hard. It's going to come down to little things that we're just going to have to execute and keep plugging away at this thing.
Talk about what are you guys going to do coming out of the second half?
Well, we got to wake up a little bit. You know, Glendora came out and they're playing like they want to win a league championship. We need to come out in the second half and show that we want to win a league championship.
Like Coach Ream said, Ayala needed a break and they got one. Matt Fink fumbles right here on his own 20, 18-yard line. Ayala takes over. Quarterback Michael Morales tries to go to the end zone. Pass interference is called on the play. Next play, they're stopped by Glendora. Isaiah Flowers came in, couldn't get anything going again. Morales came back in, throws this, intercepted on the goal line, but the late flag comes in for pass interference. Morales then tries to hit Nick Bezub. Did not get it. They go for the field goal. It's missed. And Ayala, no points in the red zone. So Glendora is going to get the ball back, give it to Noah Holmes. He's going to break free down the left sideline all the way into the end zone. 52-yard touchdown run, giving Glendora a 20-0 lead. In full control at this point in the game, but Ayala is not going to give up, because they're going to get a touchdown pass from Isaiah Flowers to Jaime Valle. But once again, Matt Fink is going to come back, driving his team down, gets this run, breaking tackles down the sideline, leans forward all the way to the 5-yard line. He would finish it off, and Glendora wins the game.
The final score of tonight's game was 27-7, Glendora with the win tonight. We were able to talk to Victoria's head coach, Jerry Llewellyn. Congratulations. What was your mindset coming in tonight's matchup?
Well, my mindset was it was going to be a great high school football game, and both teams, very physical teams, and I knew, Ayala was going to give us everything.
So there was talk that if you win tonight's game, you win league. What do you think about that?
Whoever says that, they just don't know high school sports. We got to come back and prepare next week for a very good football team in Claremont. Coach Collins and his staff will be ready, and they do a good job.
What can we expect from you guys next week against Claremont?
we're just going to come out and give great effort. We're going to play together, and that's what you're going to get from us.
And one more thing, it's your 5th straight win in a row. How did you guys get to this point?
We just take, and this is kind of cliche and people say, but it's really 1 week at a time, and that's all we care about is focus on that, and really when we come out to practice, one practice at a time, one rep at a time.
Definitely a tough loss for the Bulldogs. We were able to talk with head coach Randy Green.
Coach, tough loss tonight, especially when you're down in the red zone, down 13-0. You had a chance to get some points on the board. Talk about that.
It's one of those things. That's a very well-coached football team, very aggressive, very physical. They played lights out tonight, and in that situation, we get a turnover deep in their territory. We really need to find a way to put points on the board. That's a great football team, so they did a good job stopping us.
You guys play tough defense. Matt Fink couldn't do it in the air, but he did it on the ground. Talk about the inability to stop.
I went into this week knowing that the kid could hurt us with his legs. He could hurt us with his legs. He's hurt a lot of the teams with his legs. He throws the ball well, but his legs, in my opinion, are his main strength. He's a great quarterback, and he runs the offense very well. Like I said, very well coached football team.
His team on offense once again was quarterback Matt Fink. Let's hear what he has to say. You are running, scoring, passing, doing pretty much anything that you can do. Is there anything that you can't do out here?
Play defense, I guess. I'm an offensive only guy. I would love to play defense, but they don't want me to. So.
You guys came in tonight 5-1. You finished 6-1. How did you guys finish with 5 games in a row winning?
It just comes down to practicing, and Monday is hard work, Tuesday is hard work, Wednesday is hard work, and once we get it done in practice, it shows on the field, and yeah.
And then what are you guys going to do to prepare to take on Claremont next week?
Same thing we've always been doing. Monday's offense, Tuesday's defense. Get it done.
With a great defensive game tonight for Glendora, I was able to speak with Joel Stone. Tonight, how do you think that altered the game?
Well, I definitely think our coaches called great plays, and definitely our players stepped up, and I just think a good overall effort by our team.
What was your mindset coming into tonight's game? 5-1. You guys wanted to go for your 6th win in a row against Ayala.
I thought that at least myself and our coaches thought that they were going to be our biggest league opponent, and I would say that they definitely were, but we just came out, I think, better than they did tonight, and definitely executed better, so yeah.
Next week you guys do have Claremont. What are you guys going to do to prepare?
Well, especially since next week's homecoming, I think we're definitely going to take it. It's going to be even more special for us because the dance is the next day, so I think we're definitely going to be excited and definitely peppy for it, so yeah.
Another huge defensive player tonight for Glendora was Kieran Campo. I was able to speak with him after the game. And huge defensive plays did happen. How do you think that altered tonight's game?
We all came to play. We all played good games. We all played big, just stepped up and made some plays.
Your record now goes to 6-1. This is your 5th win in a row. How did you guys get to this point?
It all started in the summer, long days, weight room, and then week in, week out, we just come out, practice hard, right attitude. It all comes together.
Noah Holmes had a big 48-yard touchdown. We were able to speak with him after the game. So you were all over the field tonight, and you did score your team's 3rd touchdown tonight. Talk to me about what it feels like scoring for your team.
It's just, it feels great to help out the team in any way. The O-line was blocking great, and I just went through the hole and scored.
What did you do to prepare for tonight's matchup against Ayala? You guys came in 5-1, they came in 5-1, but one team had to have, a victory tonight.
The coaches just make a great game plan and we follow it.
And you guys do have Claremont next week. What are you guys going to do to prepare to take them on?
Just practice hard, take it one day at a time.
The final score of tonight's game was 27-7, Glendora with the win. Glendora is now 6-1 overall and 2-0 in league. They'll be facing Claremont next week. Ayala is now 5-2 overall and 1-1 in league and will be facing South Hills. From Bulldog Stadium, I'm Courtney Ponce for the Tribune Sports.